Okay, so today I just want to see about putting an OpenMV program, no, an Edge Impulse program onto the OpenMV MicroPython Arduino PortentaH Vision Shield. Okay, so here's the PortentaH and here's the Vision Shield clicked onto the back. I'm just going to put it into boot mode. When you load up MicroPython, it's going to figure out that it doesn't have the firmware. So sure, let's install the firmware. While that's doing its thing, let's go to Edge Impulse. And Edge Impulse, I have this one where I've got a bunch of pictures, and the pictures are of microcontrollers or unknowns, being not microcontrollers. So in Edge Impulse, you always go through these things. I'm not going to do all the stuff. There'll be lots of ones. But first of all, you connect either your device or a mobile phone, and there's a QR code there. The window has opened up, showing there's nothing on this, the RAM of the PortentaH. There's no main.py there yet. Back to Edge Impulse, data acquisition. We can go through all the things that I've preloaded, bunch of unknowns. Is microcontroller. Let's just have a look at what we have as a picture of an is micro. Well, that's a Arduino XIAO. And we've got a whole bunch of microcontrollers in here. What's really nice with Edge Impulse is you can simply go through, have a look, decide, hey, that's not a good picture, and delete it. And you can have test data as well, or it can auto-split it up. Once you've got your data, you design your impulse. This is the impulse. It has microcontroller or an unknown. It first cleans up the data, and you can add different layers. This one's got transfer learning. You can add different blocks. It's really cool and really easy. Edge Impulse is super easy to use. Once you've got that, you've got to then look at your data. Not this parameters section, but the generate features section. And as I've said, this one's already done. Generating features is really fast. There's the blue is microcontrollers, and the orange is unknown. Interesting about these two up here, I would probably go in and delete that on another day. Just trying to make this quick because the long videos are just long. Number of training cycles, only 30 on this. Learning rate, I typically don't change these. You could add more layers and whatever. If I click on there, I think it'll actually show me the code. And the last one, transfer learning. Oh, that was the one I was just showing. So then we could retrain the model. We could do live classification with my cell phone just to test if things are working. Versioning's just saving this file, but I want to get to deployment. I could deploy this to an Arduino, but I don't have good Arduino camera set up. I'm trying to with the OV7670, but it's not quite smooth yet. You could put this on a web page, but I'm going to try OpenMV and build. And this is pretty quick. On a Windows machine, sometimes a little confusing where, well, in this case, it's putting it in my downloads. And that's great. So I think I'll open up my downloads. And hopefully that's the one, because I do have a few things here on the downloads. So I'm done with Edge Impulse. And this is all running. I've got OpenMV there. So what I want to do is I want to extract this. And looks like that's reasonably quick. Is this the one? And inside there, look at that. It's got a pi, it's got labels, and it's got a TensorFlow Lite, TF Lite folder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rename this to main because that's a MicroPython kind of thing. I'm going to drag it onto here. Okay, and let's see. Oops, it went red, meaning it's saving things. And now I want to open this up in here. I want to open this file, which not quite sure what's happening there. I'm not going to run it because it's got the old stuff. I probably could drag and drop that. Could not open. Okay. So I'm just having a little weirdness here with it not wanting to open up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reboot it. When in doubt, reboot. Okay, it should open up that folder by then. And don't worry about that USB problem. So everything's there. It's main. Excellent. I'm going to pause for a second and see what... Okay, unpaused. I just rebooted OpenMV. I've got quite a bit of video and stuff going on. So I want to open the file that is on this drive, which luckily opened up. If it didn't, I'm sure I could find it. So because the main thing I want to do is check this. The PortentaH Vision Shield uses grayscale, and things will mess up if you don't do that. So I'm going to re-put this on. I could save it there. I could run it. I could activate. Let's try activating this. Let's try running it. Notice it is not updated here. Typically, I open up a notepad and change my main.py here. Let's just see what's going on. We're wanting, yeah, awesome. Don't get confused by this red, green, blue. It is all grayscale. It's doing this so that it can work with other red, green, blue boards. Now check this out. It is reading at 99%. This is running really quick, so it makes it hard for us to see it. But it is analyzing what it's seeing. And right now, let's move over to a board, and it is reading microcontroller at 100%. So let's find something that is not a microcontroller and see if we're back to, and now we're getting a little bit of confusion, which, okay, I gotta center that. Okay, jeez, why are my examples always terrible? Let's see what it thinks of this. Yeah, that's definitely a microcontroller. See what it thinks of a USB. That's a little bit more generic. And so I'm going to be done with this. Okay.